Welcome back to the channel Tech Concept with Ume. It has been a while since a video was last published due to a hectic schedule. We're glad to be back though. In this video, we're going to be talking about a very important technology related concept called blockchain. Blockchain is an important topic to broach because it presents a democratic approach to sharing transaction-related recordings without placing power with any one central authority. Transaction here relates to any piece of information that must be recorded to justify the occurrence of a process. For instance, to justify the publishing of an online article, a timestamp is recorded. In like manner, to justify that a candidate has voted in an election, a count is recorded. A little caveat is that all of this transpires digitally. Before I go any further, I want to request that you subscribe to the channel. If you look to the bottom right of the viewport that this video is being displayed on, you will see a red subscription watermark. If you take your mouse and hover around the watermark, a subscription button will appear. Please do well to hit the subscription button. Also, please hit the like icon, as increased likes will prompt YouTube to recommend the videos on the channel more. Let's begin by describing blockchain. Blockchain is a digital distributed ledger based on peer-to-peer networks. Essentially, it enables the recording of transactions in a decentralized, transparent, immutable, and secure manner, while eliminating any third-party influence or what some may call a central authority. We suggest that blockchain is a very important concept to understand due to the attributes just highlighted. That is, the fact that transaction recordings are decentralized and as such shared across many nodes or computers. 2. The fact that the transaction records are transparent and as such can be seen by all computers that are part of the blockchain network. 3. The fact that recorded transactions are immutable and as such cannot be indiscriminately deleted. And finally, the fact that cryptographic algorithms are used to secure recorded transactions. Moreover, as an added advantage, the blockchain concept is designed to eliminate any centralized control, like an authoritative institution with intent and perhaps the wherewithal to manipulate the recorded data. Blockchain can be applied to support transacting in a wide range of organizations and communal tasks, from supply chain logistics to cryptocurrency transactions to online publishing verification to customer verification upon product purchase. In a context like Nigeria, blockchain can serve a very important democratic process, one that Nigeria has struggled with for decades. Yes, decades. I imagine that majority of the Nigerian populace would agree that our instituted electoral process is always the subject of much debate. It always stirs up controversy, evokes pandemonium, and often divides us along ethnic and religious lines. There's definitely a need to strengthen our national, state, and local electoral processes, and blockchain technology can play a very significant role in such desired reinforcement. Let's go down memory lane to a recently conducted national election that transpired on the 25th of February 2023. With this election, you will recall that the sentiments following the announcement of the winner were polarizing. There were affirming voices that accepted the results. However, there were also dissenting voices that questioned the accuracy of vote counts. Yes, questioned the accuracy of vote counts that were uploaded to INEC's results viewing system, or IREV. Skepticism demonstrated by dissenting voices could have perhaps been averted if all parties, that is, proponents and the opposition, of the emerging candidate viewed the entire process as transparent. This observation is not intended to cast aspersion on INEC. We must commend them for the initiative to integrate technology into the electoral process. Specifically, the integration of the bimodal voter accreditation system, which played an important role in authentication and accreditation, was a commendable action, and they deserve to be applauded for it. However, there is room for improvement, and it is instructive that they reflect on the sentiments of Nigerians and their lessons learned to make future election exercises better. Blockchain does present a viable approach to improve our electoral process in leaps and bounds. It provides a secure, democratic, transparent, and tamper-resistant approach to conducting elections which Nigeria can benefit from. These highlighted advantages are supported by embedded functionalities and attributes. For example, when we say it presents a secure approach, we mean that blockchain applies cryptographic algorithms to ensure the security and integrity of any data that is added to the blockchain. In like manner, when we say blockchain presents a democratic and transparent approach, we mean that no single central authority has absolute control over its administration. Instead, multiple accredited parties, for example, INEC, NGOs, labor union, and religious bodies, can participate in verifying and maintaining the system, thereby ensuring transparency and reducing the risk of unilateral manipulation. Lastly, blockchain is considered tamper-resistant because once a record is logged, it cannot be deleted or altered without majority control of the network's validating power, which is not centered with a single authority. Achieving such control would require an enormous amount of computing resources or staked assets, making manipulation extremely difficult for any single party. In view of the most publicized challenge that voters voiced during the said election, we will try to integrate the concept of blockchain into the technical failure and system glitch that most observers found glaring. Besides physical security concerns that were voiced, you may recall that a significant number of observers expressed skepticism at vote count numbers that were uploaded to the INEC results viewing system, IREV. With the presidential election, there were reports of technical glitches while trying to upload BVAS snapshots of electoral counts from polling units to the IREV platform that was administered by INEC. This concern was noted across a considerable number of polling units. For all the polling units where this challenge was recorded, electoral officials were left with no choice but to manually transport the BVAS snapshots of electoral counts to the designated ward collation centers. This contingent action, precipitated by the technical glitch experienced by the IREV systems, at the polling units created a situation that truncated transparency of a part of the electoral process. Remember, by physically transporting the voter count snapshots to ward collation centers solely controlled by INEC, the public was excluded from observing the upload process, which was solely carried out by INEC. This made a considerable number of observers uncomfortable, essentially causing them to become apprehensive about potential alterations to the results at the ward collation centers during uploads to the IREV system. Note that there is no conclusive evidence of alterations or manipulation by INEC, and the concerns highlighted by observers were deemed purely speculative. Nonetheless, the doubts expressed by observers could have been circumvented if the results upload process was transparent. Critics and observers would have had little or no opportunity to question the results if the upload process had ensured greater inclusivity, which is considered a catalyst for enhanced objectivity and transparency. This is where blockchain could have played and can still play a critical role. Recall that blockchain is defined as a decentralized distributed ledger. A blockchain is characteristically decentralized because its records are stored across many participating entities that are part of the network. If blockchain had been implemented, INEC, while remaining the predominant body responsible for administering the IREV system, would have had co-collaborators whose primary role would have been to observe the entire process through read-only privileges within the blockchain network. This observatory function would have been handled by several key stakeholders to ensure that no single entity possessed an unfair advantage or access to privileged voter information that could not be independently verified by other participants. In addition to INEC, other key stakeholders that should play a role in electoral observation include NGOs, labor unions, and religious bodies. When monitoring the electoral process via blockchain, these organizations could operate independent nodes. This would reduce the risk of vote uploads being shrouded in secrecy. In a blockchain system, once results such as snapshots of counted votes are recorded, all participating nodes view the same entry. These records are immutable, and any correction would only appear as an additional transaction, thereby ensuring transparency and a permanent audit trail. In summary, with such a decentralized approach that promotes transparency, it becomes difficult for observers to credibly dispute uploaded results. Summarily, blockchain can to a very significant extent enhance the transparency and objectivity of our electoral process. Note though, this concept will only yield the desired gains where state actors put necessary provisions in place to create an enabling environment. For instance, there must be adequate security at polling units to ensure that voters are safe, solid telecommunications infrastructure to ensure that distributed blockchain constituents can communicate uninterrupted, stable electricity to ensure that the system remains powered, and a regulatory framework that embodies and inspires public trust. With these additional requirements in place, we can leverage blockchain technology to achieve free and fair elections in Nigeria. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and also hit the notification icon so you can become aware when new videos are uploaded. Until our next video, it's goodbye for now.